All right, we got some breaking news, ladies and gents. Just wanted to add that in here. Dana White hops on Instagram, announces there will be a third title fight added to UFC 261 in Jacksonville, Florida, with full crowd in attendance. This is huge, guys. Kamaru Usman taking on Jorge Masvidal for the UFC welterweight title. We got the rematch. I'm torn. I just you can run with this one. What do you think about them announcing the rematch?
I think it's I think the crazy thing is that it's going to be full crowd, but
Yep.
yeah, I mean, anytime Usman fights, anytime Masvidal fights, I want to watch it. Uh, them making that title fight, obviously going to tune in. Um, but the thing that we get to kind of get answered from this one is how's Masvidal going to come into the fight on a full camp. I think
Yep.
that was the biggest thing with the first one. It was kind of a short notice fight. You had to cut the weight, short notice, all that stuff. Um, coming off, winning the BMF title, knocking out Askren, knocking out Till, just on a complete tear. Looked like he was gonna beat everybody in his path, and then kind of coming to a halt when he fought Usman. I don't know if this fight goes any different, but he's been in the cage with him once. He's going to have a full camp. He's going to have things to work on, and I guess we kind of have to expect Usman's probably going to come back with the same approach. He's going to look for the takedown. It's been successful for him. How many times now? What's his record? Whatever it is, he's on like a 13 fight win streak in the
Yeah.
UFC, something like that. So it's
Yeah.
worked for him 13 times in a row. He really hasn't changed up, other than the Covington fight. That was
Hmm.
probably his only fight where he didn't get a takedown. But I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, Masvidal is pretty creative. I don't think anyone expected the flying knee. Um, he was able to craft, you know, that knockout over Till, just kind of like that shifty footwork, got him off balance and surprised him with that. So Masvidal's got a great mind for the game. He's really technical, and who knows? He could be coming with a completely different approach this time against Usman.
Yeah, I will say, obviously, full camp. I'm excited to not hear excuses because obviously you got to look at both of those guys. They, as much as Masvidal gets credit for flying all the way to Fight Island and for saving that, not saving the fight card because it already had two other title fights, but saving the main event, right? Not having a full camp, but people don't give Kamaru credit at all, right? He was supposed to fight Gilbert Burns, who's a completely
Yeah.
different stylistic matchup than Jorge. So you got to give Usman his credit too, and I just don't see the fight going any different, man. I think Usman is so goddamn dominant. I think, Masvidal was landing in that Usman fight, like nothing crazy, but like I thought like Usman was able to neutralize it. And again, I think Jorge gassed after round one. I really believe that. Like I just don't think he was fully prepared. But again, man, I think we're gonna see Usman do a lot more wrestling in this one, and I think I'm hoping we see some more foot stomps. I think everyone's excited for that. But I look at more of this fight and take a look at Usman's record, man, and just the the list of fighters that he has on a streak with, all starting. Let's just go back to, let's just say, Damian Maia. So Damian Maia, Rafael Dos Anjos, Tyron Woodley, Colby Covington, Jorge Masvidal just KO'd Gilbert Burns. He's now taking on Masvidal again, and then let's just say he gets past Masvidal. He's going to have to fight Colby again. I mean, we're talking about, I think we talked about it last time in terms of like the most dominant champions the UFC's seen. I mean, Usman is setting himself up, especially if he beats Masvidal. And then again, he's going to have to fight Colby again because everyone wants to see that rematch. Then he beats Colby again. I mean, Usman's on his way to being, obviously pound for pound great, but like GOAT conversation. Like this is just crazy what he's doing. But again, I'm super excited that the UFC announced this. I think, again, like you said, Masvidal fights, you're going to watch whether you like him, whether you hate him. still a badass motherfucker. And it's gonna be full crowd. So like maybe does that play into effect with anything? Who knows? It's gonna be the first full crowd and gonna be more than a year at that point. April 24th, already on a card with two other stacked women's title fights. So I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking of it now. It's kind of gonna be home field advantage for Masvidal. They're fighting in Florida. He's from Miami.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Who
Yep.
knows? Who knows? But
It's
yeah,
gonna be a great fight, man, and there's definitely a lot of different outcomes that can come from whoever wins that. But I'm curious. I don't know. I didn't read the full announcement. I don't know if they're. I'm assuming they're probably going to headline. I'm not sure, but obviously it's on a card filled with, you got Weili Zhang and Rose Namajunas, and then Valentina Shevchenko and Jessica Andrade, and then they just added Usman Masvidal. Holy shit! Q1 of this year has just been great for the UFC. So I just want to deliver that breaking news. Usman versus Masvidal added to UFC 261 Jacksonville, full crowd. Drop a comment below on who you think is going to win. Give an early prediction here, April 24th. Let's fucking go, boys.